Ahoj, ahoj všem, tak vás vítám u další epizody, momentálně pátá a poslední epizoda Návrat do budoucnosti. Určitě tady ta epizoda zase bude rozdělena na několik dílů. Předpokládám plus minus 4 až 5, záleží jak bude teda dlouhá. Když je poslední, možná, že by mohla být delší, uvidí se. A my se vrhneme do hry. Takže jsem zvědavej, jak to všechno bude a dopadne. Hlavně s pánem doktorem, který se mi moc nelíbil. Jo. Tak. Špatné načasování. No, to jsme u Emeta. Co to má, nějaký brambory? Asi. Myslel, že to vyhodil, takže ne. Kde pak je Emet? Dobrý.
Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
You know, you really should try to work things out with your dad. If you give him a chance, he might just surprise you.
I'll keep that under advisement. But first, I need you to perform an important mission.
Jaký
On
úkol?
the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good. It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn.
What?
It's Edna.
But... Okay, Emmett, one static accumulator coming up.
Určitě to byl Emmet, nebo to starý doktor? Uvidí se.
Jeez, Doc, watch out, you almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So,
Doc?
how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany
Jakie
last
zjevení?
night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
Fuh.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No! Ah! What the hell? Where'd it go?
Kde, doktor? Jo, ale kam to uletělo? Někde slyším.
Oh, come on. Here, little static thingy.
Inventář.
Nah.
Dobře.
Gotcha.
Kam jsme to nabourali? Tak.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true.
Takže něco vymyslel.
There's a world of wonders
Předčasnou občankou.
because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
No. A tu stánek jsme viděli tam nahoře. Nebo aspoň auto.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Corleone.
Okay.
What's she doing here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty. Now.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Michael Corleone really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Michael?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Oh.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose. But she's been getting some clout in town, ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well,
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better...
No, ona by měla být ta, co tady chtěla podpalovat, ne?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett.
No, to musíš.
And do something about Edna.
Nakopatý prdel. Takže najdeme Emmeta, jo? Prozkoumat výstavu, nejprve si ale vyzvedni informační útryky lístky, jo. Těž to je, jak se Edna do všeho plete. Bydlením o budoucnosti, bydlením budoucnosti, aha. By si tam mohl udělat něčím malým radost, když už tam budeš. Pokovou kytinou. Nechápu, ale je to jedno.
Greetings, forward thinkers of Hill Valley.
Hi, Trixie.
That's Techne to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks. You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah, he wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah, uncle or something?
Or something. Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away. Already told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Come on, Trixie. I'm dying to know how you got the job back.
You won't hear it from me. I don't talk out of turn.
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Let's see. 8 kilobeats past 50.
Co?
We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
No, takže odejdeme?
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Zabraně v zasahování do bla. Co je tohle?
Now, where were we?
Filmové rádio, aha.
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What? Act casual. He's coming back.
Futuristická zbraň.
Electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Škoda. Co květina?
Now can you...
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Jo. Jde ta kytka sebrat nějak? Jde?
Hey,
Dobrý.
don't walk off with the recording plant. It's the only one I got.
A jo, furt. Dají na to rádio
Are you ready
filmový.
for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
Je to hrozný filmový rádio, já vím.
Speak of the devil.
Až jsem na jeden.
Now,
Ještě
there was
kouknu
something else
tady.
I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
Excuse me, Mr.
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less enlightening.
Jo, snad jo, no. Třeba tam něco najdeme. Třeba Emeta. To vypadá, jako kdyby tam někdo fakt byl. Tak asi ne, no. Nebo nějaký rychlý.
Well,
Heavy.
monsieur has a way with words.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
Jacques Duteau, famous diver. So you're some kind of celebrity?
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following here.
I guess people are always bugging you for autographs, huh? Asking you to tell them stories about your adventures and stuff.
It gets a bit old, but I can always retreat to the depths. The fish are much less demanding.
Nah, once was enough for me.
Já jsem kliknul na to povozit, já nechtěl.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
A distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Do domu
Great,
ze skla.
thanks.
Co máme tady?
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
Lístek, šup.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away. In the mood for fun, the House of the Future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Aha. Tak, když dáme červený.
In the House of the Future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished
Aha, letkou vrtulníku.
Ah, it's wax.
Bych chtěl vidět. Tak a dáme zelený.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4385.
Brown residence.
Hey, Hampton. How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he there?
Not at the moment. I'm afraid he's off on one of his little adventures.
Thanks. Bye.
Farewell.
Conversation terminated.
Oh, to bude dobrý. No. Zábavný
A
centrum.
fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
Je tu ještě něco zajímavého? Taková květina.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techne, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Tak. Náš cíl zabránit zasahování. To je, jo, dobrý. Aha. Ještě koukneme sem. No, tady jsme byli. On jsem byl, tam nepotřebuji. Tak, inventář. Použít předmět.
Why?
Haha. Tak. Jedně. Telefonní budka. Ještě kouknu sem teda.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Příchozí hovory, jo. No, tak ono. $42.53. $42.53.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
42.53, jenom příchozí hovory, dobře. Tak tady. Bylo to červený, mám za to, že jo? Tak to byl zelený. Ano, tak už si tomu čuchá. Je zelený.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techne, Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I don't know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation terminated.
Good for you, Trixie.
Tak, zkusíme to ještě jednou. To mě jako baví celkem. Tak dáme zelený.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come galumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. So, I don't mean to pry, but why did you burn down all those speakeasies?
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear? But it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh, yes. He's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
There's been a change of plan.
What?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I think we should let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
But you told me it could be dangerous, and that Yakov Smirnov was a foreign agitator, that the only way I could get Emmett back would be to scoop him up after his dreams were shattered, and so on and so forth.
I said a lot of things, but I was a little crazy at the time. The important thing is, now I think you should let Emmett go ahead with his little demonstration.
Oh,
I get it.
What?
It's Comrade Smirnov, isn't it? He's gotten to you.
No, I really want Emmett to go ahead with his demo.
Don't worry, Carl. You can count on me.
I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You lost him? You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
Well, go look for him. I've got my hands full with Parker.
Why are you saying all those terrible things about Emmett's friend?
Young Comrade Smirnov? You were the one who told me about his vile deeds.
Well, we should probably get back to the plan.
Yes, we should. Goodbye, Mr. Sagan.
Goodbye. Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
Tak dobrý. A teď by mě zajímalo, jestli je to nahraný na té kece nebo ne. A nebo jestli to mám nahrát achrom.
I don't think so.
Dobře, takže to asi na ní bude nahraný. Tak jo. Jdeme promluvit s Parkerem.
Shh, he's approaching.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov, come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His whole future depends on it.
I'd love to, kid, but Miss Strickland thinks it's dangerous. Unless you've got something on her, her word is pretty much law.
Since when does anyone in Hill Valley listen to what Edna has to say?
Ever since she helped take down Kid Tannen, she's had the mayor and the city council eating out of her hand. I'd be an idiot to ignore her, especially with my, alcohol-heavy background. Boy, I wish I could catch her jaywalking or something. I'd throw the book at her. Yeah, but you never catch a dame like that breaking the law, darn it.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
Edna's the speakeasy arsonist.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the truth. I heard her confess.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm afraid it's your word against hers. And no offense, but her word carries a little more weight around here than yours does.
Ale my bychom ji měli mít na kytce, ne?
Thanks. I'll be back.
Well, I hope so. You've got to get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Takže mi dáme použít kytku.
Oh, hello.
I probably shouldn't play this back for Parker until I have something juicy about Edna on it.
Aha. Takže my to nahrané jak si nemáme, takže my tu kytku asi postavíme do té kadibutky.
In a minute, I'm not quite through yet.
Inventář. Použít. Dát jí do kytky. Do budky tu kytku.
Okay, call me a snoop.
A já bych to tady asi ukončil. A pokračoval bych příště. Takže nahrát a uložit. Uložit hru. Takže se teda lidi mějte a v dalším pokračování se těším zase na vás. A doufám, že i vy na mě. Takže se mějte pěkně a zatím ahoj.